Clinical rotations are very nerve-wracking, but very exciting. You finally get to experience patient care firsthand.
They're basically a glimpse of my future. They're very educational.
The third year is made up of 6 core rotations. Internal medicine, surgery, family medicine, psychiatry, pediatrics, and obstetrics and gynecology.
I just finished my family medicine rotation. And what the island really helped with that was on the island you get taught all the clinical skills and you get taught all the how you're supposed to approach a patient for the first time and how you're supposed to get to know their background medical history. And especially in my family medicine rotation, it's really helped out to have the confidence to go into the patient's room and meet somebody for the first time.
I see a lot of the same things I saw down on the island, and I actually already have a preconceived notion on how I'm going to treat them or how I want to approach their situation. So it was actually a great experience.
The Ross University medical students, when starting their clinical rotations, can expect to be driven to their maximum potential here with their education.
I find my clinical rotations sometimes challenging because you have to go from learning from your book work, applying it to a clinical scenario right in front of your eyes. You know, it's not, oh, let me just go read a paragraph, you take some questions on it and learn it. This is more about applying what you've been learning throughout your 2 years in med school into a patient.
Year 4, we offer right now about 30 to 35 different electives that the students can do. Their whole senior year are electives. They take 4-week rotations, and that kind of makes them kind of start to think of what do I want to go into.
I'm in my 4th year. I'm in clinical rotations right now, and I'm doing physical medicine, rehab medicine, and I'm at St. Joseph's, and I'm enjoying it. It's been really good. It's mostly outpatient. The preceptor works directly with me, and so he's been teaching me the physical exam, and since I want to go into neurology, he's teaching me how to do a physical exam properly for neurology.
The Ross students are very prepared when they come into clinicals. Prior to coming in, they complete IMF in Miramar, Florida, and they get a little bit of clinical experience there.
I did my cores in one place. I did the Beltway track in the DC Baltimore area. My wife and I were able to live in one apartment the whole time, and that was great because she was able to have a job and we were more stable that way.
My track, my cores were all done in New York, and I was split up between 3 hospitals: Brookdale, St. John's Episcopal, and a New Jersey hospital, Hoboken. It was convenient to have a place that I could rent for a year, but I did enjoy that I got to go to 3 different hospitals. I was lucky in that regard.
For the most part, I would say that Ross very much prepared me for what was coming up ahead in 4th year as a 4th year elective student in my sub-internship rotations, and now going further now as a resident. I definitely would say that my rotations gave me a good breadth, a wide breadth of what to expect.
I feel that Ross prepared me extremely well to perform well, not only in my studies for step 1 and step 2, but also being prepared in a clinical environment.
They can expect to be challenged. They're challenged every single day, pushed to their limits, to really know and understand their anatomy and their clinical sciences. But not only that, they'll be challenged to grow as people. They really will. I've seen that happen time and time again. They'll be challenged through making mistakes, and they'll be challenged through learning, and they'll be challenged through pushing themselves to do things that they didn't even expect that they could do.
It's a long hike. What I'm trying to do is trying to prepare them for that long hike while they're here.